Yes, sir. Start now.
Okay. First of all, good morning to all. I will like to welcoming you in the Education Department of the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. Myself, Shardul Mali sir, and today we are going to learn about the first topic of mathematics, geometrical construction of 7th standard. In geometrical construction, first point is a angle bisector. But before going towards the angle bisector, we will take a more information about the basic concepts in geometry. That concepts we have learned in a previous class. We have learned about line segment, angle bisector, and much more like point. The basic concepts are you can see on your screen. First concept is point, and point concept having a zero dimensions. Graphical view of point is present in third column, first row, and the symbolic method how to we give name to that point, or that here one point is important here. For giving name to point, we use a only capital letter. Second concept है देखो, line segment. Line segment is a single dimensional diagram or dimensional concept. The diagram of the line segment is present in third column, second row. The line having end point at both sides, it means that line don't expand to the both sides, and giving two names of alphabeticals, that is a EB. And in the last column we can see how to write that name of the line segment. We can read this like a line segment AB or seg AB. Third concept is ray. Ray is also single dimensional concept. The diagram of the ray you can see in third column, third row. The ray having endpoint one side, and one side having an arrowhead. It means that the arrowhead expand that side, matlab, the ray having end point one side and one arrowhead one side. And we can this last column we can see how to write or how to read the name of the ray. It is a ray AB. Third concept is line. Line is also single dimensional diagram. Line having arrowhead at the both sides. It means that line expand to the both sides. And line AB or line A, we can read this like that. And last concept is a plane. Plane is a two-dimensional concept, and here is the third column, third row is the here diagram of the plane, and we can read this like plane M, plane L. It means that any alphabetical letter we can use for the giving name to this. After that, we take more information about angle. What is angle, or what is bisect, what is sides or arms? Let's see. In an angle, sorry, an angle is the union of the two rays with a common endpoint. It means that two rays are joined with their endpoints, and that can be that can make a single angle there. look at this diagram. The rays are called sides, and the common point is called as vertex in the that angle. It means that in this diagram, the two rays are present. One ray is OA and second ray is OB. And the common point of these rays are O. In the ray OA or in the ray OB, they both rays are joined with a common endpoint of the rays, that is a point O. And cause of that, we can say to the point of O is a vertex of the angle AOB. An angle can be named in a different way, angle AOB or angle BOA, that both names are same. Next concept, we want to learn the interior and exterior of angle. Look at the second diagram. In the second diagram, the angle angle AOB is present and two more points are present, point Q and point P. One point is present in the interior of the angle, or one point present exterior of the angle. You can see easily understand what is interior and what is exterior. Point P is present in the interior of the angle, and point Q is present in the exterior of the angle. After that, we dash out on the types of the angles. Acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle are the basic types of the angles. It means that the measurement of 90-degree angle, we can say the right angle to this. Less than 90-degree, we can say to acute angle to this, or more than 90-degree, we can say obtuse angle to this. Right angle, acute angle, and obtuse angle. After that, some three more types of the angle are present here. When we get a measurement of angle is 180-degree, you can say this a straight angle. More than 180-degree and less than 360-degree, you can say reflex angle. And complete of the 360-degree, that is a complete angle, that we have learned in the sixth standard. Now we are going to taking more information about the angle bisector. What is angle bisector, and what is the property of angle bisector? We will take more information about that. Look at the diagram here. The red line you can see in the diagram, that is the ray KM. The an angle bisector is or ray that divides an angle into a two concurrent angles or equal angles. The angle bisector is a line or ray that divides an angle into the two equal angles. It means that, look in the diagram, that ray KM is divided to angle LKJ in the two equal parts. Suppose angle LKJ is a 70-degree, or after making the angle bisector KM, it divided into the two equal parts. It means that 35 degree are the measurement of the two that angles. In a figure, the ray KM is a angle bisector, and ray KM is a bisect to the angle JKL. After bisecting the angle with the angle bisector, the two more angles are making here angle LKM, and after that angle MKJ. One more point is important here, that any point on the angle bisector is a equivalent or equidistance distance from two sides of the angle. It means that we easily seen, we can see the 3 points in the diagram: point L, point M, and point J. There are 3 points are on a present three rays. One point L is a present on the ray KL, point M is a present on the ray KM, or last one point J is a present on the ray KJ. That 3 points are point L and point J are present in the same distance from a point M. It means that every point on an angle bisector is having same distance from the any point from the arms of the angles. Next, look at the figure. Here we can easily understand the single property or main property of the angle bisector. Angle bisector bisect the angle in two equal parts or equal angles. Here in a diagram we we can see the measurement of the angle of one. Matlab, we can see, we can get a single measurement of angle DBA is a 65-degree, and we want to find out the measurement of angle DBC. Here ray BD is a angle bisector, and find the measurement of angle ABC. Here here ray BD is a angle bisector. Cause of that, the angle ABD and angle CBD are the equal angles or same angle or congruent angle. Therefore, we can say that the measurement of angle DBC is a 65-degree. 65-degree measurement of angle ABC is equal to 65-degree plus 65-degree is equal to 360-degree. 130-degree. It means that the measurement of angle ABC is equal to 130-degree. Next, main point of this chapter, we going towards the how to construct an angle bisector, or how we can draw the angle bisector, how we can draw the diagram of the angle bisector. For drawing the angle bisector, we require the ruler and the compass to construct the angle and their bisectors. One more thing is important here. You want to use a pencil for a drawing diagram in a geometry. You don't use a pen for a drawing any diagram in a geometry. Why? Because one more important thing, you first want to draw a diagram of the angle which is given measurement, like you can see on the screen. Angle PQR is drawn here. We can easily understand which is the vertex in the that angle. Vertex is a point Q in this angle. Next step, place the compass pointer on point Q or on a vertex and make an arc that cuts the two arms of the angle at the two different points. It means that for the bisecting angle, we want to use compass, use a pencil in it, fit it in the compass, and the metallic point of the compass put on the vertex of the angle or point Q, and make a two arcs which is intersect to the two arms of the angle or the to the two sides of the angle. After making that arcs, we get two intersecting points of the arcs and arms. Next step second, we getting a 2 points or two intersecting points on the arms, like you can see in the diagram or on the screen. The take a same distance in a compass and make another arc in the interior part of the angle from the point where the first arc cut to the arm PQ or QP. Make another arc towards the interior of the angle. You can easily see on the seen on the screen how to make a arc in the interior of the angle. Next step, without changing the radius on the compass, repeat step second from the point where the first arc cut to the RQ or QR. It means that third step, you want to draw second arc from the intersecting point of first arc of the on the ray QR, and after that making arc, we can get easily intersecting point of two arcs in the interior point of interior of the angle PQR. Next step, here using ruler, draw a line from the Q towards the point where the arcs intersect. We getting intersecting point in the interior of the angles by making the two arcs which is made from the first intersecting point of the arcs and sides. That intersecting point we can join with the help of the ruler and the pencil from the point Q. Here we can get a angle bisector of the angle PQR. The line that was drawn to the point Q represent the angle bisector of angle PQR. Overlook on the steps of the making angle bisector. At first, you want to draw angle which you want to draw. which you want to bisect with the help of the angle bisector. After that, step first is making arcs on the sides of the angle or the arms of the angle with the help of the compass. Third, make an arc in the interior of the angle for with the help of the first intersecting point of the arc and the arm. Making another arc with the help of the second line and intersecting point of the arm and arc, and join that intersecting point of the arcs and the vertex of the angle. We can easily get the angle bisector. After that, look out the all that process with the help of the my video.
Hello, last part. Okay, now we're going to talk about an angle bisector. Okay, angle bisector. We're going to look at angle. Let's give an example. Okay, angle ABC is 70. Oops, sorry. Angle ABC is 70 degrees. Okay, so let me construct this first. Alright, let me construct this angle ABC. Let me zoom this out so it's easier for you. Okay, angle ABC is 70 degrees. The word angle bisector really means to cut the angle into half. Bisect means to cut it into half. Okay, so angle is 70. Okay, let me put it this way. Okay, so for example, point A, B, and C. Angle ABC is 70 degrees. Now, I would like to bisect this angle. Okay, so what do I do? Alright, I take a compass. Poke it at point B. Okay, I do not adjust it. It doesn't matter what size I use. Okay, just cut it through this way, through one side, cut it through the other side. Okay, so again, I cut it through one side, cut it through the other side. I should see 2 marks now. Okay, next part, without adjusting again, I'll poke it at where it intersects. I'll cross it through like this. Okay, you should see a mark there. Alright, focus. Okay, great. And then I'll do the same for the other side. Okay, poke here and cut it through. Okay, you should see an intersect here. Okay, zoom, focus, come on. Focus. Okay, you should see an intersect here. Now, this is the point that we want. Once we do that, we get our intersect straight at the middle. Okay, by right, you don't use a dotted line, use a straight line. True. Okay, now just to check to see whether it works. Okay, look, please watch. Okay, here and here. Can you see? 0. Original was 70. Now it's at 35. It has cut the 70 degrees into half. Okay, so this is an angle bisector. How to do it? All right. Thank you.
Look at the screen. We can see easily the angle bisector of the angle ABC. In a diagram, the angle ABC is a 70 degree. Measurement of angle ABC is a 70 degree, and after making angle bisector, we get two angles of a same measurement or a equal measurement, that is a 35 degree 35 degree. It means that angle ABO and angle CBO is a same measurement, having same measurement, cause of the angle bisector. For understanding one concept related to the angle bisector, we can see another video which is taking from internet.
Let's try to construct the angle bisector of a given angle. Let's say we've been given angle ABC. The method to construct this angle bisector is something you already know. Let's revise quickly. How will you construct the angle bisector? Take a compass, take any length on the compass, put the leg of the compass on B, that's where the angle is, and mark an arc here. With the same distance, mark an arc on both sides of the angle or both rays of the angle. Now, what you can do is keep the same distance. You don't even need to change this distance. Move the leg from point B to this point. Let me call it D. Let me call this point D and this point E. So you've moved the leg of your compass to this point D. Now keep the same distance and mark an arc. You don't necessarily need to keep the same distance. Technically, the distance you need to take has to be more than D. You can take any distance which is more than half of DE. Move your leg from D to E, mark another arc. Right? So we've just kept one distance in the compass. We marked the whole arc, moved our leg here, marked an arc, moved our leg here, marked another arc. Now join this intersection of this arcs to point B, and there you have your angle bisector. That's how you draw the angle bisector of an angle. That's the easy part, the part you already know. Why is this the angle bisector? If I tell you that this is not really an angle bisector, it's just some random construction you've drawn. Can you prove to me that this is indeed the angle bisector? That's what we're going to try to do. Let's first see visually if we can actually see that this is an angle bisector. It's very easy to see it visually. Imagine this entire angle to be on a piece of paper. Make the paper transparent, much easier to understand. Now, let's fold the paper along this angle bisector that we've constructed. Let's fold the paper along this angle bisector. What do you see? You see that the two rays forming the angle perfectly coincide with each other. Correct? They perfectly coincide, which means this angle here, there are two angles, right? If you open the paper, there are two angles here, right? You see both.
We have taken more information about the angle bisector, and we learn how we can draw an angle bisector or properties of angle bisector, like that diagram. sir. Let's look out the overall the lecture. First, we will take information about the basic concepts in geometry we have learned in the last year. We have learned in the geometry or mathematics in the last year, like a point, line segment, angle, angle bisector, plane, like that. After that, we take more information of types of the angles, like a right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, a complete angle, and reflex angle. After that, we take more information about the angle bisectors and the properties of angle bisector. It means that angle bisector done two equal parts of the any angle, or angle bisector make two same angles of the given angle. It means for example, angle ABC is a measurement of angle ABC is a 60-degree. After making angle bisector, we get two angles from two angles of equal measurement, like a 30-30 degree. After that, we take a more information, we take information about the steps of the drawing or constructing the angle bisector, and step by step we learn about that. At the end, we look out a small video of the constructing angle bisector, and another one is a property of angle bisector. In the second video, we can see the property of angle bisector is when we make angle bisector, and we fold the paper on the angle bisector, we can see easily the two sides of the angle, or two arms of the angle are the perfectly matched to the both sides, or equivalent on the same line. In this way, we have taking more information about the angle bisector in today's lecture. Thank you to all.
Hello. Yes, sir. Thank you.